it all goes to the question of how you learn and who do you learn from. So the obvious view is, well, you learn from the best. You know, there's some truth in that. So you look at the people who are excellent, and then you try and copy what they're like. So there is definitely some benefit to allowing the world's best multinationals to come to your country. You know, they can do great things, and then you copy what they're doing. So that's true, and you know, market that, advertise it, benchmark. That's all great. So in that sense, there is a benefit towards looking at the practices of you know, what are the best and trying to copy them. This is what the medics do, right? So when you think about what's the best protocol for doing different types of surgery, it's, you know, looking at the best practice and then trying to get people to imitate that. So there is some truth in that. But in terms of the other aspect of learning, of course, is that I often learn off people who I think are like me. There's all very well saying, you know, I could be like, you know, if I'm an Indian textile or an Indian electric firm, I can be like General Electric. I might say, well, like, I'm never going to be as good as General Electric. It's all very well you telling me that. You know, this is what they do in General Electric and in the United States. So, you know, it's different. I'm different. There's no way I can do that. We hear this over and over again, actually. So, how do you then say, well, in fact, you know, you can do some of the same management techniques that some of the best firms are doing? Well, if, you know, Rajiv down the road in his textile plant is doing it, it takes away the excuse that I had that, you know, it was a completely different culture, environment, or anything else. So often the learning comes from people who are more similar to me rather than people who are absolutely different and much higher up. So I actually think that if you think about interventions which take place and how these may have spillover effects, it's often trying to get some people in the local area to adopt them first, and that will then spread.